I had just taken a bite of roast chicken and realized it tasted exactly like the one my mother used to make when I was a child. To confirm if the chef who made it was my long-lost sister, I immediately told my assistant to bring the person who cooked the dish over. Not long after, the assistant brought the chef to me. As soon as I saw the female chef, I quickly asked her how she managed to recreate such a familiar taste. The girl nervously said she had recreated it based on memories of her mother's cooking. I instantly asked for her mother's name, but the girl said her parents had passed away when she was very young. Her older brother gave her to someone else. Later, her grandfather raised her after hearing the news. What the girl said matched exactly with what my assistant had found. That's when I realized this girl in front of me was my long-lost sister. It all began 20 years ago during the Mid-Autumn Festival. Our mother suddenly fainted from illness. Our father carried her on his back to go to the hospital. Before leaving, he told our older brother to take good care of his younger siblings at home. But that goodbye turned out to be forever. Early the next morning, a neighbor came running to tell us that our parents had gotten into a car accident on the way to town, and both had passed away, leaving the four of us orphaned. From that moment on, our older brother took on the role of a father. That day, he brought our little sister to a couple he had never met and bowed to them, hoping they would adopt her, because he knew they had no children and he had no ability to raise us all. He begged them desperately, saying he only hoped she'd have food to eat. The couple looked at the pitiful siblings and couldn't bear to say no. The man helped my brother up and agreed to take in my sister. After placing her between the couple, my brother turned and ran away in silence. No matter how loudly she called out to him, he didn't dare to look back. He ran for a long time before finally stopping. Kneeling at the place where our parents were buried, he cried his heart out because it was only due to his helplessness that he made that choice. He prayed to our parents to watch over us from above and silently swore to become successful one day to reunite the family. She was the third sister he had to give away. At such a young age, he carried a heavy burden. Our mother had always told him to act like a father, to take care of his younger siblings, to keep us from going hungry. He gave us the bread he had begged for while he swallowed his hunger, but begging wasn't sustainable, so he decided to find good families for us. Before separating us, he handed out copies of a family photo he had prepared. Each of us held one as a way to remember each other and for future recognition. The old couple really liked our youngest sister. After bowing to them twice, my brother left. My younger brother was also sent to a kind family. Later, my brother found a couple about to move abroad for our older sister. At first, they hesitated because she was older, but my brother begged them sincerely. He knew she wouldn't suffer if she went with them. Once they agreed, he turned and left immediately. My sister kept calling after him, but he never looked back. He kept running until he could no longer hear her voice. In the blink of an eye, 20 years passed. I was the second sister. Through hard work and the support of my adoptive parents, I became the CEO of a publicly listed company, and I had two goals in returning to China. One was to develop my hometown so that those who once helped me could live